Hello and welcome everybody, this is Mr. Siege, and today I launch a rally on a 80 mil power city in KvK. This is a guy called Kingslayer. He's in one of our zones and we've had very little fighting. He's trying to get us to swarm him basically. He is online, he hasn't got War Frenzy, but yeah, he wants us to swarm him. We tried to catch him out, I tried to catch him out to basically try and imprison him. Didn't work, and now I've decided to start a siege rally, mainly just to bait him into taking it because I thought he would do. I mean, who wouldn't want to take a siege rally? Let's face it. Even I'd be happy to take a siege rally. It's a little bit of an experiment. I've done it before, obviously in Home Kingdom against dead weights. This guy hasn't got a too bad garrison. He's got Charles YSG on the wall, which yeah, it's a decent KvK2 garrison, but it's not really that great for SOC. As you can see, I was actually chatting to him on Lost Kingdom chat, and I'm just basically just prepping, make sure I've got the right equipment on, show you what equipment I've got on and armaments. Obviously, I did pop a 5% defense buff, just to give me a bit of a helping hand, I guess. And yeah, like I say, he is on Lost Kingdom chat, chatting to us all, basically trying to wind him up, make sure he will actually take this rally and not bubble before. I was convinced he would bubble during the rally because I knew he was going to trade badly. Wasn't sure how badly, and obviously he didn't think he was going to trade badly. I mean, you wouldn't. I mean, you've actually got a garrison on your wall. You're taking a siege rally. A lot of the troops were T1, T2, T3, and which you'll be able to see. So even in our coalition chat, people are not expecting to go very well. Someone said cancel, and I said no, he will bubble. I was absolutely convinced he would bubble during the rally at some point. Now, this KvK so far has been so boring for us. Basically, we're fire, and these guys are earth, and they've done absolutely nothing. They will not fight us. So when Zone 5 opened, Earth decided to take the free zone. They did not fight at all. Maybe a couple of marches came out the pass just during enemy elimination to get a few points here and there. And it's just been absolutely terrible so far. Not an enjoyable KvK. Earth are a complete waste of time and a joke. Now this guy is from Earth Camp. We're raring for a fight, so we're doing anything just to have a bit of fun and get some kills in this KvK. I mean, why come to a KvK and not fight? So yeah, we've been in this KvK for like 3 weeks now and had no fighting at all. It's just terrible. Maybe they've got something planned, like they just want to 2v1 us in Kingsland. But that's a bit of a sly move. Just literally just come out and fight. Yeah, it's really pathetic. So yeah, still trying to just get him to make sure he takes his rally and convince him that it's going to be a good idea to take the siege rally. Right, let's skip through the rest of the rubbish and get to the rally at last. Obviously, he's got Duke on, which makes sense. Give himself a bit of extra buff, and now the rally's about to hit. Now, don't forget, this rally is made up from a lot of T1, T2, and T3. There's not a huge amount of T4 and T5. Obviously, a lot of kingdoms, as you all know, ask their kingdom to delete T4 and T5 troops. I mean, mainly siege are used for gathering, or at least they used to be. That's obviously not what I believe. But yeah, we're hitting it quite hard now, and obviously he decides to bubble. So take a look at the report. We actually traded almost 4-1. Look at the kill points. Don't look at the deads, because again, a lot of these deads are T3s, T1s. You can actually see all the troops here. Obviously, I use T5 siege because I missed a siege. That's all I've pretty much got. I don't tend to keep T1. They're only really used for farming, and if you've got T5 siege, I'll just use those for farming. I don't farm in dangerous zones. So we actually had a bit of a tally up of all these troops, and I wondered what the percentage of these troops were actually T5 and T4 that got killed during this rally. It was only half of the total amount of deads that we got that were actually T4, T5. About 64K, which isn't bad because a lot of his troops were obviously T5, as you can see here. And he actually ended up with 150K T5-ish in his hospital, which, to be honest, I think really good amount for the rally, and again the rest were pretty much T4. But again, just looking at these buffs now, he didn't have Max Charles. It was 5554, but he did have one relic on Charles and two on YSG. So a little bit of extra buffs there, which isn't it's not bad at all. And then yeah, just going through the troop buffs. I mean, obviously the siege stats are ridiculous. Doesn't really matter too much for him. Not sure what equipment he's got on, but he did have loads of time to put equipment on his armaments, whichever armaments he wanted. And obviously it's a city rally, so any stats that he's got there will count to all the troops he's got in his city. Now, isn't this great to see after defeating an enemy? So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Now don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye bye.